Hello, my dear student friend. Again, warm welcome our secretary practice lecture. Today, I will start our SP's third chapter, Formation of a Company. Myself, Mrs. Sheetal Kaviraj Jadhav from BYK College of Commerce, Nasik. In this chapter, all of you learn that formation of a company. So in the Marathi say कंपनीची स्थापना. So that means what's the procedure? What's the stages of a formation of a company? So we will see here. In the introduction, listen here. In the last video, second chapter, I taught you. Yes, all of you. Yes, watch all the videos. You are seeing? So yes, anybody tell me what's the meaning of joint stock company? What's the types of companies? Yes, remember. So that means all of you watch all the videos. You have seen that? Yes. Anybody tell me what's the meaning of joint stock company? Yes. Joint stock company means yes, it is an incorporate association. Correct. It is an artificial person. Yes, very good. Created by law. Yes, a separate legal entity and perpetual succession. Very good. So that means joint stock companies members liability, it's a limited. So that is called the joint stock company. Okay. So that means company is an artificial legal person created of a law. Yes. Okay. It comes into existence when it is when the register and follow the all the rules and regulation, follow the procedure by the Companies Act 2013. So that means remember what's the Companies Act 2013. So in this chapter we will see what's the meaning of formation of joint stock company. So formation of a company means registering or incorporating company with the register of companies. So that means when you register and where in the state where the company's register office is to be located. So what's the meaning of ROC? ROC means register. Who is that person? Register means who can give the authority as per the Companies Act, which can incorporate the companies. So that means registrar is very important person because of that person get the authority, get the power, can incorporate companies. So that means who incorporate our companies? ROC. So that means registrar of companies. Okay. So in the last video, last chapter, already I taught you types of companies. So three main types of the companies. Okay. Remember public company, private company and one person company. So these types of companies based on minimum number of promoters. So that means if the public company needed minimum 7 promoters. What's the requirement of the public company's promoters? Minimum 7. And the private company minimum 2 promoters, yeah, persons. And one person companies that means start the only one person. So that means the only one person is the promoter. Okay. Next type of the company is based on the capital structure. A company may be registered. Okay. So as the based on capital, first type of the company limited by shares. So that means in this company, how to collect the capital, issue the shares. In the last video, I taught you in the last chapter, yes. What's the meaning of shares? Share means it is a small part. This is the unique part of the share capital. Okay. And when that person purchase the shares, so that person is called the shareholder. Okay. So that means limited companies shares, it is companies collected by issue the shares, and the liability of this member is limited. Only the unpaid part of face value of a shares bought by them. Okay. Then next company's type is the company limited by guarantee. So in these companies, members have given the guarantee when the company winding up, when company closed down, in that time that members can have given the guarantee to contribute a certain amount of money. Okay. And next one is the unlimited liability. So that means these liability is the unlimited. So that means these members are liable to whole amount of company's debt, creditors and liabilities. So that means each and every members can pay the amount. So that means pay the amount of our person property also. That's the responsibility of that person. Okay. So next one, stages in the formation of a company. So that means